Ever since I was a child, people said my family was cursed.
Zac Efron, jacked up like you have never seen him before.
Your transformation is crazy. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's like Hulk-like.
Oh, I say it's fun. It's
Co-starring with Jeremy Allen White and Stanley Simmons in The Iron Claw, Zac became obsessed with becoming pro wrestler Kevin Von Erich.
I think I had like 6-7 months to prep for the movie, and I allowed it to take over my life. That became my primary goal. It was just kind of centered around achieving that aesthetic, and yeah. So it was fun. It was fun to put everything else to the side for a little while. I guess that was the fun part. I got a singular goal.
Yeah, that focus. There is like a kind of like. It's kind of nice to just have like such a singular focus. I feel like there is like a relief. Of, like, you know.
Yeah. You can really kind of narrow your field of view and just focus on one primary aspect.
Mom tried to protect us with God. Pop tried to protect us with wrestling.
This was a glaring difference between Kevin and myself, and I knew that that was going to be one of the most difficult aspects about portraying him, was getting his physicality right. So I invested in it from the get-go.
Together, we can do anything.
The movie really centers around this brotherhood and this camaraderie, and the Von Erichs' very quick rise to fame and being one of the most dynamic tag teams in wrestling history.
Jeremy and Stanley went through intense body training too to play the Von Erich brothers.
Stanley, were you relieved you didn't have to get as big as Zac?
Oh yeah. I was eating a lot and working out, but I definitely, these guys were going hard, and I tried, but I don't think I could get to the degree.
Did look good.
Great, man.
Terry, I want you to join your brothers in the ring.
Yes, sir. I love that.
Jeremy, the muscle you gained. I was reading that for you it was 25 pounds, is that right?
God, what did I say? I don't know. Sure. I've been telling people I weighed 135 pounds when I signed on to the film, so that I could say I gained like 40 pounds.
What was the extreme training like?
It was extreme. I mean, I was focused on really just trying to like put on size and gain weight. So it was really just eating consistently, lifting heavy weights all the time. I think in the way I like to exercise as Jeremy is kind of like running and calisthenics and stuff like that, and jump rope, and so I stopped any of that kind of thing and just started trying to lift and eat as much as I could, really. Yeah.
Training's fun. I've like, had some experience with it over my life, and I think it's fascinating, man. It's fun. It's like a kind of a hobby of mine. I really enjoy it, but specifically training to play these guys with their physiques,
their builds,
it was more of like heavy bodybuilding, kind of stuff, and that can be it's fun, it's fun. It's very different. I wouldn't do it today, but it's really neat to do that for a character and to invest that time.
They looked the part for sure, but they also had to nail the moves, including the high-flying maneuvers for which the real-life wrestling stars were known.
We just kind of got put in the ring together and just started hitting each other and bouncing off the ropes and doing stunts, and there was no better way to kind of break down any barriers and just to get familiar with each other than just wrestling from the get-go. It was so fun.
Yeah, some serious like trust building, like right off the bat, like a real shorthand to sort of like intimacy and understanding, I think, through the ring work we did.
After that, it was all pretty easy.
I hear that you were playing pranks. Was it you that was playing pranks on Zac?
Did you sing a song?
A little bit of singing, maybe singing a certain song?
Yes. There's a lot of downtime between takes, so I was just trying to have fun. It was a party scene, so we were just. It was just Zac, Jeremy, Lily, and Harris just in front of me while we were like tuning and like warming up, and I learned Breaking Free the night before, the chords for it, and I just sang it to Zac. But we were just messing around. That party scene was just, it was a lot of fun to shoot, and I think it showed in the final part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had a blast. It was pretty funny. I remember in that moment you started singing the song, and I kind of got into it, and I was like stoked that it was happening, but I looked around the room and I realized there were a lot of people looking at me engaging when I was singing. And I was like, let's go! I was singing along too, man. It was so fun.
And they left it all in the ring. The Iron Claw heads to the mat December 22nd.
Honor will forever be the greatest family in the history of wrestling.